Okay, so again, this first box is going to be basically just plugging in A and B. And once we plug it in, we got to follow our PEMDAS. So it's going to be, this one's going to be all PEMDAS. Multiplication, division from left to right, addition, subtraction from left to right. We started with parentheses, then we moved to exponents where there were none, then did multiplication, division, multiplication, division, multiplication, division, and now we're down to the addition, subtraction, and we get the answer. Right? The next type of problem is basically your division problem, right? Division multiplication problem. One, you're either going to divide both sides by the number, or you're going to multiply both sides by the number. That's it. Now your next type of problem is going to be, you're going to add something, or in this case subtract from both sides, or add from both sides. Okay? The next type of problem is you're going to do both. First you're going to subtract from both sides or add, and then you're going to divide or multiply. The next type of problem is your transition. So you're going to have x's on both sides. You're going to move the lowest x. Move the lowest x. Alright? And then once you move the lowest x by doing the opposite, adding the opposite, or subtracting when it's a positive, right? Now you go back to SADMEP. Now you go back to... Now you come back to SADMEP. You're subtracting or adding. Guys, I'm recording this. Seriously? You're subtracting or adding this. Okay? And then you go into dividing or multiplying. Then you come down to PEMDAS, transition, SADMEP. Okay? First, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division from left to right, addition, subtraction from left to right. You work it on out. Then you come to your transition, where you got to move the lowest x by doing the opposite, adding the opposite lowest x. Now you're back to SADMEP, where your subtraction, addition, division, multiplication, right? And then you're done. Lastly, we got the absolute value. Here it is. 2x plus 3 is the absolute value, so we have to do that as equal to 5, and we also have to have it equal to the negative 5. Okay? And then we just do the basic SADMEP. Subtract or add, depending on what it needs. Multiply, divide, depending on what it needs. And then do the same thing to the other problem. I really want you guys to go home and read this, because one of two things. One, you get to see how rude some of you can be. While I'm talking, you guys are so loud, it's going to be hard for you to understand what the heck is going on, because you don't care. So at some point, you're going to either A, start to care, or B, be removed from my classroom. And I'm trying really hard to work with all of you. But I am in no way, shape, or form non-willing to kick you out. And that's on film.